Today marks the 10th anniversary of my time gaming on YouTube, and I know so many creators would have spent a load of time editing together a video commemorating this event, right? Showing their past coverage of awesome memories and achievements and celebrating their growth and accomplishments and etc. And man, would I love to have done that. I really would have, but this time just comes at a super busy time in my family life, and I just have not had the time to do it. And I have to be reasonable with myself, just knowing that I haven't been able to get to it. I've been meaning to start it for like the last month, and it is not happening, right? It's just not. So instead of that, I'm gonna just say thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for watching my videos and for your support all these years. For the members and patrons out there that have helped carry me through the variability of advertising, and especially through those early years where this wasn't a viable part-time job even when raising a family. Thank you so much. This would have been impossible without you. So if that's all you came to check out, I'll see you in the next video. Truly, thank you. But I have an announcement to make, and I'm hoping to bring a bunch of enthusiasm to it. I have timestamps down below. One game I'm bringing back. It's been a game that I've played more than any other during the last 10 years of uploading videos and streaming content online. Having streamed it for more than 1,000 hours so far over the last 10 years, it's a game that just stays with me. And it didn't stay with the channel because I tried posting it several times, but it just didn't vibe with the audience here. The last time I tried it for video, I had less than 30,000 subscribers though. We have over 4 times that many now, so maybe it can work now. Maybe we can try it again. And I will be on my second channel, which you can get subscribed to as well if you'd like some different stuff over there. I'm not going to allow this to get in the way of the stuff I already have planned for this channel because I have a full schedule, but I am definitely going to be posting this on the second channel there. So get subscribed over there if you want to see it. Some of you may think you know what it is, but it's likely not what you think unless you're like a real OG and you've been here for 5 or 6 plus years. I'm talking about XCOM 2. It's been over half a decade since I've committed to a proper XCOM 2 campaign, and I am motivated to do it again now with a grand overhauled campaign, this time going back as far as our last time playing it, which was 2019. It's Long War of the Chosen, a total overhaul of the game that dramatically increases difficulty and duration. We're going legend, and I'm calling on all of you to join the war effort and take back Earth with me. I love it, and I'm playing it again as a way for me to not only just have a great fun challenge for a game I love, but also as a way to just celebrate something that I've been playing for so many years since the beginning of this gig. This video is a call to anyone out there who would like to be a soldier in this campaign. You can be in the game, you can have your soldier in the game fighting alongside the rest of us, and you do not need to own XCOM 2 to participate and create your soldier. Yes, here is how it can work from both those of you who have the game on PC and would like to create your own character, and for those of you who do not, but still want to submit one. Here's how it works. Okay, so as soon as Steam approves it, this will be the mod list that you guys will be using to create your own characters for our XCOM 2 campaign. This little quick tutorial is going to cover both what to do if you have the game and want to create your own character, and what to do if you don't have the game and still want a character created for you. We have some wonderful volunteers that have decided to put their time forward to helping those of you who do not have XCOM 2 get a character in the campaign if you would like to via our Discord server. So this video is going to serve also as a tutorial for that too. First, let's go through the people who have the game and want to create their own characters. There is a separate video in this description that is going to walk you through my expectations for creating characters. This is the same video I have sent the volunteer recruiters. So watch that so you know what we expect. But in order to do this successfully, you will need to get the mod list. So that is right here. I recommend just hitting subscribe all on this, and that'll be the easiest way. Just make sure that you are unsubscribed from every other mod you have before you do this. So easiest way to do this if you're playing your own campaign right now is to take your current mod list, create a collection out of it so that everything that you currently have is saved, then unsubscribe from all so that you have no mods that you're subscribed to whatsoever, and then subscribe to all on this list so that you have everything that you need to create your characters for this campaign. and nothing extra. Anything else you put into your character that you submit that is not in this mod list will be completely ignored and likely invalidate your entire character. So don't do that, all right? Make sure you stick to the mod list. It's locked down as I make this video, okay? So once you have this list, you're gonna go through the processes that I've already explained to the recruiters and follow that tutorial, okay? Now, from this point here, you're going to submit your character to our campaign. If you have your bin file, your character pool bin, you got everything the way you want it. You want to take your bin file and you want to go through our character submissions channel that will be featured here. Bluesy's instructions are right here and how everything goes through. And you're going to use the character submit command in this channel to submit your character. So to do that, you're going to go into the text field. You're going to go /character. And as you begin to type, these things will populate. I have a lot of extra stuff because I'm an admin, so don't worry about that. But what you're looking for are character submit and character request. If you are creating your own character for this campaign, you have the game, you've done this stuff, you followed all the instructions, you are going to use character submit. Okay? This is going to prompt a couple of fields for you. The first is you're just going to drag and drop your bin file onto this. So I'm going to use this test bin here as an example. Drag that bin file that you have onto this. And if you have a preference on which class you would like, you're going to use this to fill it out. Just keep in mind that if you choose Psy-Operative or Spark, you are not going to be in the starting pool. You're not going to be in the starting barracks. You're not going to be at the very beginning of the game because these two classes require additional facilities and research to get them. So you won't be there. That said, you may spawn at the beginning of the pool. If you are a member or a patron of the channel, you do have prioritization to be in the opening barracks. However, if your stats don't align with this, your soldier stats don't work for this, I'm not going to honor it. I am going to put forward the best squad that I can and the best assortment of soldiers that I can. And not every soldier is created equally. In fact, there's a mod, like it's not created equal, right? So if your stats don't go with Psy-Operative, I'm not going to make you a Psy-Operative. It's just the way it is. But if you prefer that, I can at least consider it. So if your stats do align with it, I can go, okay, well, they wanted to be one. I think they're a good fit, so we'll do that. You can also submit to be a Spark if you'd like. Same thing applies. You're not going to be at the beginning. You're not going to be there until we have the proving grounds and stuff set up and we can actually get that. That said, also, sparks are going to be very infrequent. There are not going to be very many of them. And the first spark is already reserved. So, all right. Now, you might be thinking as someone who's familiar with the game, where's the Templars, where are the Reapers, where are the Skirmishers, etc. These are specialized classes that are very rare. There's not very many of them, and they are reserved for people who have been in our community for a very long time. That's not to say that they're already reserved by people. So if you think that you qualify as somebody like that and you would like to be one of those soldiers, please get in touch with me. You can DM me directly on the server and we'll take a look at it, okay? That's not to say that you will be, because there's probably other people that want to be them, but we'll take a look at it, okay? That said, you're going to put your preferred class in here. So let's say I want to be a ranger. We'll go ahead and do that. If your bin file is valid, that is to say you have one soldier in it only, then you will not see this outcome. The bot says submitted.bin file failed validation. Make sure it only has a single character and is a named pool. If you did not set this pool up correctly to the instructions provided to you, then this is what you will see. And again, if you wish to submit a character that's not a base soldier, like a Spark or a faction soldier, like a Templar or Reaper or something like that, you need to reach out to us directly to discuss that request, because we are reserving those for the most highest tenured, highest supporters of our community to be able to claim those special soldiers if they want to. So that's what it looks like when it fails, but what does it look like when it succeeds? Well, same thing, go to character submit. We're going to drag in a good bin this time. And again, preferred class can choose anything. Maybe I'll choose specialist or something. We're going to go ahead and hit enter, and it will go ahead and process and parse through everything in that character file to make sure that it's valid. And once it's done, you're going to get a readout of what it looks like, okay? So you're going to get your preferred class that you just designated, first name, last name, nickname, right? Your soldier class should be listed as rookie if you had done it correctly, if you followed the instructions correctly. soldier template, soldier. Then you've got your country and made sure that it's, able to be found and all those things. And then you have your biography, a big long biography that goes with your character. Okay. So all of that stuff, once you see this big long readout of what you've got for your character, you know that you're solid. Okay. Now, what does it look like if you don't have XCOM 2? What if you don't have XCOM 2 and you want to have a soldier? Well, we've actually developed a way for you to do that. Bluesy, awesome. Thank you, man. Same thing here, same window, same Discord, same channel, but this time, instead of going to character submit, you're going to go to character request. You're also going to ignore basically everything about the mod list because you don't care about that anymore, right? So what we need from you is the first name for your soldier. I'm just going to say first for now. We need a last name for your soldier, again, last. And then your nickname. You saw mine. It's charliepryor. It's like, what's that nickname that kind of goes with you? And if you fill out a big biography or something, that'd be great. It really helps us out there too. I will read them. There's a lot of them. We're not requiring biographies, but if you do add some flair to your character, I definitely will highlight that and we'll pay attention and spend some time reading it. Nickname for this, let's just call it nickname. I'm going to be very generic here. Gender, male, female, you just choose whatever one goes with you. And then you have a lot of different countries that you can choose from here. But you can also type in something that you might want. So let's say my country is just, I don't know, Zimbi, right? For like Zimbabwe, it's not there, right? So I'll just go Zimbi, I guess, for this. And then we'll go Caucasian, whatever. I'm just making something up. And then we'll go through like this. Now, the country that you've put here, if you selected something from the list, that's fine. It'll register just fine. But we actually have a mod pack. Again, in the mod list, we've added so many countries. We didn't fit them in this drop-down list. So we kind of put the more common ones that we thought people would probably have. But if you're from a country that's not in this list, just type out what that country is, and it will be in those details, okay? So we're going to go ahead and approve or confirm our request. We want to review this information, and if it's accurate, we're good. We can go ahead and hit request character. That will bring up this window for you. You are initiating a request for a character with the following details. You've got all those done. Now we want a brief description of the character. This is what you envision your character looks like. You can describe things like, how he looks. What kind of clothes does he wear? What kind of armor does he wear? What colors does he incorporate? Does he have long hair, short hair, spiky hair? Does he have a nose ring? Describe your character here. And our volunteers are going to use this information to come up with the first draft for what your character looks like for you. And then they will communicate that draft to you and will allow you to have one revision, period. So not just like change one thing, but like list a bunch of things that you would like to change about that character. If there's anything that doesn't vibe with you, that's fine. You can go back and forth with them if they're open to it, but we're offering one revision period by default. Kind of depends on how busy we are, okay? And then we have the biography, and this is where you would type out that long bio that kind of tells your character's backstory. How are they? Who are they, right? Tell us who they are and why they're joining XCOM, or tell them who they are and how they got rescued by XCOM, or how they've been wronged by the aliens and they're wanting to, whatever, right? Show us your backstory, tell us your story. That can be right here. Okay, once you're done with these two things, you hit submit, and then we'll go ahead and reach out to you and contact you, right? This is going to be assigned to one of our volunteers that will go through the game. They have the game, they have the mod list, they've been, trained for this already, and they'll go ahead and take care of this for you. You do not need to have the game or any of the DLCs that are required to load the mod list. You don't have to have any of those things to join our campaign, okay? So there you go. There's your tutorial for it. I'm super excited about it. It's going to be a blast. More information on our Discord server and down in the description. We're opening submissions for soldiers now. We'll begin working on members and patrons first, as they have priority placement in our starting barracks and soldier pool. And then we'll work on adding in everyone else. The deadline for prioritization is the date I actually start playing the campaign, which is May 22nd. If you are a member or a patron of this channel before that date and have submitted a soldier that was approved in time, you are in the priority pool for the start of the game and potentially would be in the barracks or maybe even the first mission right at the beginning. Now, this is not like the usual XCOM 2 playthroughs you might have seen before, where early soldiers basically end up being the A team and most people barely get used in the end, Long War 2 requires a massive group of soldiers compared to vanilla XCOM to be productive. It's a lot longer game and there's a lot more going on at one time. So it's very likely that we'll have 60, 70, probably even more soldiers in our barracks in the end. So if you are in the opening barracks, great. But if you're not, don't worry. There's a great chance that you will be soon. Plus, if you get in the very beginning, there's a much higher chance of death. Just saying. We're playing the hardest difficulty, so maybe. So get into our Discord and submit your soldiers to the campaign. If you're making your own soldier, you should definitely watch the recruiter onboarding video linked in the description because it was created to establish norms and standards, not as a tutorial on how to make characters. So please do that if you are making your own to submit. And then, everyone, get subscribed to the second channel. It's on your screen now if you've got one of those fancy pop-up things on YouTube at the end of videos and stuff. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for hanging with me all these years. And I'm looking forward to some really good fun. A little bit of different flavor and a lot of stress, but it's going to be a lot of fun. I also want to give a huge shout out to somebody who has no idea I'm making this video or anything that's going on right now. And that's our good friend, Christopher Odd, who is a fantastic creator, and he is entirely the inspiration for me wanting to get back into XCOM again. He has a wonderful Season 10 going on right now. I'm going to link that down below too. So if you want to get some XCOM in before our campaign, you should definitely check him out because he's outstanding. Thank you, Chris, for inspiring me once again to get back into this game because it just never dies, man. It just never dies. Okay, we'll see you out there. Join our Discord. Get your soldier in. It's going to be great. Bye.